Hi everyone, this is Miami Den Mother, aka Den Mum of EQ2 Traders Corner. I am here covering Erollisi Day 2026, that is the celebration of Erollisi Mar, Goddess of Love, in EverQuest II. This event is running from February 5th through February 18th of 2026. These are the different features that are going in. First of all, special rule servers Kaeldrakel and Varsoon will have the entire event running. Zeracon will have the event other than Vision of Love and I Melt With You, because both of those require expansions that are not available. The live servers have a new holiday achievement called Devoid of Love, which requires some drops from Rage of Thurath, which means you have to be able to get out there and loot the love notes and hard candies. So if you are not above 130 in adventuring or trade skilling, you may find that a bit problematic. There is also a new holiday trade skill quest in Kinos and Freeport that is called Tell It to My Heart. The NPC name giving that is Lothias. In addition to that, this year, Douglas, this merchant here that is in both Kinos and Freeport, sells everything returning. All the old recipe books, all of the old pets, items, etc., etc., etc. He's got it all. And then so you don't have to dig, this happy little halfling here who doesn't even want to look you straight in the eye but just wants to pose, sells the 9 new items. First, we have the Crimson Owlbear Chick, which is a house pet. Then we have the Camapor Cloak of Love, which is very reminiscent of Camapor with that beautiful batik work and everything. And then there is the Camapor Robe of Love Armor Crate, which has the other appearance pieces that go with the cloak. After that, we have the Razmataz Netherknot Ray plushie. There, let's get him on the screen a little better. There he is. We have the Rose Door of Pixeo left, and then there will be the Rose Door of Pixeo right. So the two together form a beautiful door that, hooks together very nicely. Then there is the Shy Violet. Let's try that again. That's the Shy Violet Phaedrake, which is a fluff pet, and it's absolutely adorable. And then the Tholix Pale's House Curtains, which is decent-ish. Yes, I can talk, really I can. Also, there's Romantic Gifts to Craft XIX, or 19. That is the newest of the recipe books for Erollisi Day. It has all brand new items, 30 of them, for the new year of events. In that, I am going to run, while we're going here, I am going to run to my house that has all of the Erollisi Day stuff placed, because it'll make it a little easier for you to view it all. And then we will go into the quest afterwards. No, I want to visit. I want Miss Pinking Frog. Preview got a little weird there. It was showing the wrong preview, but that's okay. It will get me to the right house. And this is a house that we use quite often to show off holiday events. It makes it a lot easier so everybody can see what has been crafted and what is quested and so forth. And Casa from over on Test has been a fabulous help with that, especially over the last few years, where I have been so busy working and so busy fighting with my health that there's not been a lot of extra energy to work on my site. As you can tell, because I'm not used to talking much anymore. So there's the door I was talking about. It is in 2 pieces, and they can open and close individually, but together they make a very gorgeous picture. It's a little tall for many of the doorways that we have, but I'm sure people will find a use for it. Then here is the appearance armor set, male and female, front and back. So there we go, that's better. Then the curtains, which do open and close, as you can see. It's an option of switch curtains. Then there's the owl bear and the ray. What's it called again? Nether knot ray. There we go. In addition to that, here's the quest rewards. We have yet another version of Dalron's Black Book. This one is Dalron's Black Book for Beginners. Or this lovely Lures Romantic Picnic. These are the two options from the crafting quest. The crafting quest will be able to be run once per year per character. So if you want both the picnic and the Black Book, you're going to have to at least run 2 characters through. If you want multiple picnics, then run multiple characters through, and so on. With the crafted, we have a full set of Blushing Fleur wallpaper. And you can see there, I'm going to zoom down. You can see that it's patterned, but it's a little fuzzy on the pattern, which is the way it is meant to be. So there's that whole block set. Then we have a trail of passionate rose petals that are purple and black. Decent length trail. If you don't want a trail, well, you can have a pile of them, called a jumble of passionate rose petals. This door is another 2-piece door. So we are looking at the Door of Heartbreak right and Door of Heartbreak left. So those will be able to be crafted as many as you want, unlike the Tholics Pale stuff, which you're going to have to buy. Or not Tholics Pale. Pixale. Other crafted items include the Fadark marble bookcase, a tall White Hearts gift bag. I'm going to zoom down a little bit. A Loving Huntress pink gifts bag. A lovely set of Takish blossoms, the pink Takish blossom. And floor tile, which is the flame... Here I go again. Framed Glory veined marble tile. And you will be able to make as many of those as you want. It is a building block, so those will stack nicely and they won't take up a lot of space. And then there's these gorgeous rugs that my snail is blurbling all over, which are the Lover's Embrace circular rug. And imagine that, the Lover's Suite rug, because it's big enough for more than just a little rectangle. It's more for a suite. It will take up a decent amount of space. It's actually hiding partway into the floor here because of the way this building is set up. So there you can see a little bit more of it that way. So that's the crafted, purchased, and the quest rewards. While I am zoning, there is one other updated quest reward, and that is for the Love Will Lead You Back public quest in the Commonlands. We'll have a new weapon aura called the Essence of Romance that is included in the rewards for that PQ. Now, here is Lithias in North Freeport. Yeah, I'm having problems with words tonight. This is North Kinos for Lithias. Lithias is also in Freeport. The difference between the Freeport version and the Kinos version is in Kinos you're going to have to go into both zones. Kinos Harbor and Kinos Capital District. For Freeport, it's all one big zone, so everything you need will be in the same zone as you. But for Kinos, you're going to have to run a little bit more. Not a huge amount, though. You know, you just have to zone one extra time.
Well met.
So here we go. Ahem. Are you a cleric? 'Cause you're the answer to my prayers.
What?
Oh, are you a scabbard? 'Cause I want to slide my... Nope. Shut it down. Guess I should just stick to the ones in the book. Ones in what book? Delron's Black Book for Beginners. It's full of lines guaranteed to charm. Delron Pinot? No. They're guaranteed to do something, but it's not charm. They aren't? Phooey! I spent good coin on it, too. Take some free advice. Talk with whoever you fancy. Listen to them. Get to know them. Spend time together. But Razzie spends all day working. I've been told by their boss not to hang out there anymore. What about a picnic? Like a real romantic one with pillows and chocolate. But I spent all my coin on that book. I can help. I'll craft the perfect picnic setting for you. The really specific ingredients I'd need should be available here in the city. You do that for me? It is Erollisi Day, after all. But you have to invite Razzie. It's important you be the one to do that. What if they say no? You'll survive. Tell it to my heart. Trust me. I'll get started on the picnic setting right now. I'll return soon, Matthias. And there you go. You get 5 Erollisi coin and either the Delron's Black Book for Beginners or the Wooer's Romantic Picnic. You get to choose which you take at the end of the quest. So you accept that, and you get the book Wooer's Picnic Setting. And you will be making chocolate brandy truffles, gilded lover's plates, lovey cushion, and a romantic heart blanket. So let's look at these and see what we're going to need. I'm just getting them all up on the screen here. So you're going to need 1 blanket. That 1 blanket will need 1 Tholix Pales lace. I'm not worrying about the fuel right now. I'm just worrying about the ingredients that we have to grab from elsewhere. Then we have the chocolate brandy truffles, which we'll need to make 12, and you make 4 at a time. So I'm going to need at least 3 Halasian brandy. For the gilded lover's plates, I need 2, so I need 2 glittering gold. For the lovey cushion, I need 4. And each combined makes 1 to 2. So I need at least 2 pure love fluff. So I start wandering around and looking for the stuff. I know of some of the locations. I do not know of them all. So I'm just kind of retracing the path that I did when I was looking for this stuff on another character earlier. There we go. 1 brandy. There's another glowing red one. And there's 2. But there's not enough here, so of course I'm going to have to keep on going. And you may find locations that I have not dug up yet. And that's perfectly fine. He's got them scattered all over the place, so there's more than one spot to find them. Imagine that. I've never discovered the Tin Soldier on this character. I just grabbed my 3rd brandy. I'm leaving the 4th one there for someone else to grab. But there was more brandy there. So I have the brandy. That's a start. And I'm going to just play peekaboo, and this doesn't look promising, does it? But it's a place I can look, so I am scampering about. No luck with the guilds and such, so I'm going to keep on going. And yes, I often make weird sound effects while I'm running around. Don't mind me. More brandy, more brandy. Well, if I want to get drunk, that's easy, but there we go. Sewing table and pure love fluff. We're feeling nice and fluffy, fluffy, fluffy. So there's the fluff that I need. Now, since this is the Kinos version, I am not even going to try to look for the rest here because I know it's in the other zone. So I'm going to run along. I have not found all the love fluff. I have not found all of the spots for the brandy. I don't need to. I am leaving those for others and for you to be able to discover on your own if you so wish. Some people like exploring. Some people get frustrated after a short while. Others have vision problems or are short on time. It's all good. You know, everybody's going to be different. So I peek in the Harbor Master's area and look at this. There's some gold. And I need 2 gilded lover's plates. So that's good. Now, wait a minute. I am forgetting now which was needed for which. And it helps if I hit the right buttons. So the lovey cushion is what I need the love fluff for, and I needed 2 of them. Okay, so I'm good for that. So now I need the stuff for the blanket.
Yes, what is it?
Which is not all of that gold. What else? Nope, that's more gold. I have to remember what I am looking for, and that's always a fun thing when you're talking and running and not really paying attention to what you're doing. More gold. Okay, so the gold is in this area, but I thought the other was too. So let's look again. And that's the nice thing, is that you've already got it in your book, so you don't have to, struggle and figure out where it was. Okay, so I am looking for lace. And imagine that, there it is. So now I have everything that I need to craft for him. But I don't have the fuel, and I'm not near all of the crafting stations. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go to housing, and since I am in a city zone, I can just go over to my guild hall. Unlike some crafting quests, this one the combines can be done anywhere where you can find the crafting equipment. It does not need to be done in the zone where the NPC is. We've tried to move away from that along the way, but there are still some quests that will require you to do stuff in zone or add a special container or something like that. This one is not that. You will notice that I slip between we and they when talking about the game, because I did just leave employment of Daybreak Games for my own health purposes. I really, really love the company. I love the team. I wish I could keep doing it, but I cannot do full-time anymore. As you may be able to tell from the way I keep tripping over my words and everything. Things have gotten more difficult along the way, and I need to be able to rest and recover as I need. Full-time was just taking it out of me too much. So 1 romantic heart blanket. It can be any common harvested roots, pelts, metal, so you can pick and choose what you've got the most of. Since I've got a bunch of the newest Rage of Thurath harvestables, then that's what I'm using a lot of, is those commons. And then some glowing filament. Hopefully, as I get more in practice at talking aloud once again, instead of just being able to type things online, I won't be tripping over my tongue as much as I am right now. But I won't hold my breath, because, well, fibro does its own thing, and sometimes that means tripping lightly over my tongue. Sometimes it means that I'm going to lose track of a word just before I go to say it and then just not be able to remember the word. It is what it is. It's not anything that's going to, really hurt anything. It's just annoying. And so I apologize. I'm not going to go into a lot of video editing at this point. I just don't have the extra brain power yet. I'm still recovering from hospital and all of that. So you get it unedited. And sometimes that means you're going to hear some weird things out of my mouth. I'm kind of sad that we don't get real chocolate brandy truffles as an in-game food or something like that. But I am at least making 4 at a time here, so this is a pretty quick little quest to do. One more. And then Gilded Lover's Plates. And as I said before, this is just a quick little video. It's not a huge event this year. It does have a new quest, it does have a new achievement, but it's not overwhelming, which is nice because it only lasts from the 5th through the 18th, and that lets you get multiple alts through it for all of the items that you want to get. Do remember that your upgraded pack pony will bring back holiday harvests during this time, love notes and hard candies. It won't finish all of your love note hard candy collection achievement stuff, but it will get you at least started on it, and it gives you some of this currency that you need for the crafting or purchasing things. And of course, I should have zoned at the bell. I wasn't thinking of it, so we'll just keep running. I'm ignoring the shinies because I already have the feather collection from last year. So anything I collect now is just going to be duplicates for the guild, and I already dumped a bunch in already, so I'm just going to ignore it. There are the 2 different collections now. There is the original flowers, and then there is the feather collection. The feather collection was added last year, I believe. That sounds right. Okay, so here we go. Back to Matthias.
Salutations.
I did it! I asked Razzie! Great, and what did they say? Yes! They said yes! Oh, I'm so excited! Does this mean you are done with the picnic setting? It does indeed. Cushions, a blanket, chocolates, roses, the whole deal. There you go. Thank you, thank you! This is so much better than any book of cheesy pickup lines. It's yours if you want it. To do with as I please. Ha! Thank you and have fun, Matthias. I'm actually going to grab the book, which is no trade, because I'm setting up a new library, and I want the different variations of his book. So I've grabbed that. I grabbed the picnic on another me, so I am good there. And that is it for now. Take care, everyone, and I will try to get back to doing more videos, more streaming, more content on my website as things go on. But right now, my main focus is going to be just trying to get a little healthier and a little more rested. I just was coming up against a hard deadline for this event launching and wanted you to be able to see things ahead of time. Take care, everyone.